guys, I want to try and recreate another photo today. So the past three that I've done have been pretty early, around the 1910s, 20s. So today I wanted to skip forward a few decades to the 1940s and try something a little bit different. Different era, different look. So I chose this photo today. It's quite a simple photograph, but I think it's very charming. It has a kind of casualness over it that I really like. It feels very genuine, and I have no idea who the lady in the photo is. I think she's very pretty. I really like this look. I think this is something I should be able to recreate pretty well, although the clothes probably will be off a little bit because I don't think we have anything with stripes in this household. But I also really like how her hair looks. I do think her hair is quite a bit shorter than mine, so I'm gonna have to find a way to fake this hairstyle. Yeah, let's get started straight away. I think I'm gonna start with the hair, so I'm gonna need a curling iron. I'm gonna use this one again. It's nice and thin. It looks like the front of her hair is done up in rolls, so is the side, and then I think the back is just brushed out. I'm gonna start by parting my hair about halfway above my eyebrow. I think I'm just gonna take the whole front. It's really hard to tell what's going on the top of her head because the photo is pretty dark, or her hair is dark. Just gonna have to, you know, improvise on that a little bit and try and approach the looks that I look similar. I'm gonna be dry setting my hair, so I'm going to use the curling iron, just curl all the back of my hair, and every time I finish a curl I'm gonna slide it off, pinch it into a pin curl and pin it to my head to cool down. Don't want to make my section too big, I want these curls to be pretty tight still. Alright, I'm just gonna do all of the back of my hair and then I will come back when that is done. The back of my hair is curled, so moving on to the front. Now, her rolls are kind of rolled upwards. I haven't really decided whether it would be better to, you know, just pin the curl up straight away so that it pretty much sits in the roll already, or to just pin curl it first and then remodel kind of the curl. I think I'm just gonna pin them up now and then try and remold them later. Alright, while I'm waiting for my curls to set, I'm gonna do my makeup. She doesn't seem to be wearing a lot, so I'm gonna, you know, take it nice and easy. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of a base and some lipstick and do something by my eyebrows probably. And just a touch of concealer. Usually with pictures like these, it doesn't matter that much what you do with your makeup because it's gonna all be flushed out anyway in the editing. Her eyebrows look really thin, so I'm gonna try and make mine look a little bit thinner as well. I'm gonna do that by brushing them up first from the bottom and then brushing them down from the top so that I get a nice thin looking eyebrow. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off with a little bit of lipstick. I'm just gonna use a red. I'm pretty sure that she's wearing red because that was the color of the time and it looks like it in the photo as well. Alright, that's makeup done. So let's move on to the rest of the hair. I really hope I'm able to recreate this. I feel like it's a pretty, well, it's not necessarily a difficult style, but it's just so hard to see what it actually is. So I just hope I'm able to do it well. Okay, so let's just brush this out and see what we get when I do that. Yeah, I think the size is actually quite alright. So, how do I do this front? Okay, I'm gonna start with this side, I think. Take out the bobby pins. I'm gonna try and make like a little roll out of my hair, which I'm then going to pin to my head. The problem is it needs to be pretty tight. I feel like the idea is there, but it's way too open. Maybe if I backcomb this. Alright, I'm still not 100% happy, but that is way better. And let's do these then. I think I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing. This one seems to be swept back a little bit and then formed into a roll, so I'm just gonna back home again. That seems to have worked quite well. Okay, I'm gonna need hairspray to help me here because this is not working. Alright, now for the rest of my hair, I just need to put that up into a faux bob. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just gonna take my ends here on the back and pin those to the nape of my neck. And then last thing I need to do, I think, is to put the bow on the back of my head. She seems to be wearing some sort of hair accessory. I'm just gonna go ahead and guess it's a bow. You can't really see it from the front. I'm not entirely happy with the hair. I think my rolls are way too big, but I just can't get them any smaller. So let's move on to the clothing. I think I'm gonna have to fake it a little bit because I don't have paper bag trousers like that have a little waist tie thing. I'm gonna just hop into Robert's closet actually to see if he has a shirt that's kind of similar to this. I don't think I'm gonna find anything that has stripes, but yeah, so I'm gonna see how close I can get. So there is one short sleeve blouse here, which actually is almost striped, I'd say. I mean, not really, but it's an option. For the bottom, I think I'm gonna go with these wide leg trousers and use a scarf as a kind of waist tie. I just realized there is a massive problem with these, and that is that they don't have pockets, which means I won't be able to do the pose. So I'm gonna probably switch to these, which do actually have like a drawstring top, but well, first of all, they're too dark. Mostly, I'm not sure they are high-waisted enough, but I'm just gonna try them on and we'll see. Actually, I think this is pretty good. I look very strange right now, or at least very different than I'm used to, but it matches. I think it's time to head outside. I'm gonna ask Robert to take a photo for me again, find a nice bush to stand in front of and take the photo. Okay, time to pick out the photo that matches best. So I'm gonna go through all of them and again look for things like angle, head position, expression. Yeah, see what we get. I think this is the one. So let's open up my editing program. I think it's actually cropped pretty well. The way I'm looking at it now, I don't actually think I need to do a lot of editing this time. It looks pretty good. So I think I'm gonna go straight into the filters. Yeah, see what we get. And do that. Okay, so now that it's black and white, I can compare a little bit better. I'm gonna just turn down the exposure on the leaves on top there. I want that to be a bit darker. It's not gonna be this dark, don't worry. I don't want to lose the texture on these pans, so I think I'm gonna have to up the exposure on those first before I pull the exposure down for the entire photo, because otherwise they're just gonna disappear. I'm actually gonna do... Ooh, look at that! Okay, I'm actually gonna do quite a bit. See how much I can get away with. And then I'm gonna turn down the exposure a little bit on the entire photo. Yeah, the lighting is a little bit different obviously, but that's just really hard to capture in natural light. I wanna completely take down these highlights in the background here, because those are way too bright and we don't want that. And then I'm gonna pull down the highlights on the whole thing. and also pull up the lowlights. This is kind of my trick for all vintage photography. This is what's gonna make it look really old because it's just kind of faded and none of the whites here are actually white. It's all just kind of a warm beigeish color. Similarly, very few of the blacks are true blacks. It's mostly just gray. Alright, now what I want to do is turn up the temperature to give it that yellowed look. So this is my final result. I think it's pretty cool. I'm not 100% satisfied. I feel there are some things that could have been better. What bothers me the most, I think, is that the lighting is off, but that is something that's so hard to control, especially when you have to find background that's suitable, and then the sun has to be in the right position in relation to that background, and it has to be, you know, the right time of day. And I definitely didn't do enough research into, you know, time of day and location and things like that to get the lighting right, so it wasn't a priority for me when I was shooting. It bothers me a little bit more now that I've gone through the whole editing process. But all in all, I think it's pretty good. Again, considering that I did this with all things that I already had at home, I'm pretty happy with the result. I think it's a pretty cool photo. Again, it was really fun to do. I just really enjoy doing these photo recreations. Even if they don't turn out absolutely perfect, it's just a really fun thing to do. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for loads more beauty and lifestyle content. If you'd like to support me through Patreon or my merch store, there'll be links in the description box below. Thank you so much for your support. There's another video here that I think you might also enjoy. You can go watch next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!